and welcome to my kitchen. My name is Sherry, and today we're going to be making something that I'm going to guess a lot of people have never even tried, much less tried to cook. We are going to be working with plantains, and the great thing about these is they're pretty much available in just about any supermarket today. We're used to, they were kind of hard to find. One of the things I didn't know though, when I first, well, for a long time when I was making these, was I thought that you had to take the peels off, and you don't. The peel is just as delicious. So we're going to leave it on today. I am going to cut off the ends, and I went ahead and gave these a quick scrub. And then I just grabbed my slicer, which is very similar to a mandolin. I will put the link to this in the description below along with the full recipe. And so I just have this set on the medium setting. And again, I'm just going to leave the peel on, and we're just going to make really long slices here. And so mine are, you can cook these, believe it or not, anywhere from being completely firm and not ripe, where they're kind of green, all the way until they're like overripe. I got a little peel there, and they're black. So just different ways to cook them. But this is my favorite way. And these are kind of in between. Some of the peel's coming off along the way, but that's okay. And if I didn't tell you already, when I get done with these, we're going to make a little fruit salsa to go along with it. I think I said that, but maybe I didn't. All right, so I'm going to finish slicing this one. Okay, one thing I should have mentioned also is this slicer comes with a guard that you use, so I don't recommend doing it the way I do. It's pretty unsafe, but it's just out of habit. That's the way I use it. So I've got all my peels sliced and ready to go. I've also got a plate here with some paper towels for draining, although I do recommend when you do deep fried foods to drain it on a rack or something else where the grease can kind of drain away and your food will stay crispy. So I've got this up on, I think I've got it all the way up on 375. It's probably not quite that hot though. I'm going to guess it's around 370. And I'm just going to go ahead and throw a few of these in here. And we'll drop our basket down. And then I like to use my tongs to just kind of give everything a stir and make sure these aren't sticking together. And so these just take a couple of minutes. I don't really worry about flipping them over or anything. I just kind of make sure I keep them stirred as I go so that they fry evenly. All right, and then once they're golden brown and they look nice and crispy, I'm going to go ahead and bring my basket up, and we'll let them drain a little bit in the basket. I'm kind of going to give them a shake here. And then we will go ahead and transfer them on over to our, oops, we'll put this in here, onto our plate. And I'll show you what else I have here. It's just a little bit of cinnamon and sugar. I'm going to separate these real quick. And while they're still nice and warm, I'm just going to give them a little shake of cinnamon and sugar. I'll flip them over real quick. We'll do the same to the other side. And then we'll go ahead and work on our next batch. Okay, now that my last batch is just about done, we're going to go ahead and let these drain. And I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to put up my deep fryer, and then we can go ahead and make some salsa to go along with these. All right, now that we have all of our plantains fried, it is time to make our fruit salsa, which is really, really simple. It's just a bunch of different fruits, a little bit of sugar, and a little bit of jelly all mixed together. So I have about a half a carton of strawberries here. So about 8 ounces of chopped strawberries. I have about 4 ounces of chopped raspberries. I've got a whole kiwi chopped. Ooh, I just dropped that one. And a whole apple. And then I'm going to add in a tablespoon of brown sugar, a tablespoon of white sugar. And then I'm just going to give this a stir real quick. And the great thing is you can just swap these these aren't vegetables, these are fruit. You can just swap these fruit out for whatever kind you like. So if you like a different type of berry other than, you know, the raspberries and the strawberries, you can swap that out. I probably wouldn't use blueberries because it might turn the whole thing blue. And if you don't like kiwi, you could use any kind of melon. Oh, we lost a little there. And then the same goes for the jelly here. So I have a blueberry strawberry that I made. And we just want to add about 3 tablespoons of that, which I think is just about all I have left in here. And just give it a good stir. Isn't that pretty? Almost looks like it has pomegranates or cranberries in it. This would be really pretty to make at Christmas time. It looks festive, I think. All right. So there we have it. Let's give it a try. It tastes like summertime. I know there's no blackberries in here, but when I took that first bite, it really just tasted like blackberries that you pick. Which hopefully I get blackberries this year. I have a bush out there that hasn't gotten anything on it. Let's turn my chip around. I want to double dip, but I do need another bite. They're crispy, they're sugary, they're sweet. I just love the fruit. And of course, I just love anything that is like a tropical treat. So definitely give this a try. And speaking of tropical treats, I made a couple of weeks ago, I made a mango barbecue shrimp that was just fabulous. So you want to check that out right here. Or if you're interested in making your own jellies or finding out how I made mine, I have a video for that right here, which is like the simplest, easiest way you will ever see how to make jelly. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.